You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool. You know, it just gets on you and it
the
starts
system
eating.
levels.
Pretty.
Only 40% of you are subscribed. Fix that. I want to say thank you to my Patreon subscribers and my Twitch subscribers. If you want to help out the channel, you can actually help out for as little as $1 a month. Enjoy the video and have some fun. So, hey people, this is Crimson 60620. And before we get into the video, I know you're gonna get tired of hearing me say this. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. I'm trying to get 800 by the end of the month. I am 55 away, which is a lot more than what I expected. But like and subscribe, hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications and shit like that. And I kind of been blue balling you with this video. So if you stick around to the end of the stream, you would actually see this particular video. And just because I'm showing it now doesn't mean that, you know, you shouldn't miss out on the whole stream. I usually stream between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, Monday through Fridays, and sometimes on the weekend. But I will encourage you to stick through the whole stream. But this is the reason why. This is part of my intro video and outro video. So, I believe it was Vegeta that sent me this, but it was a classic clip from my boy, Richard Pryor. Let's go.
Why mess around with TV where you got restrictions and executives?
$2 million.
Well, that was just up front, wasn't it? Why mess around with TV when you got you know, executives and shit like that? And he just straight up said it's $2 million. And this is like back in the early 80s. So $2 million was like more than $2 million now. The value of the money, you know.
That'll do it, I guess. Yeah. That'll do it. Well, I thought, you know, I checked this out with.
I was going to have a chart on the show. They wouldn't let me have it. I was going to have a chart. I was telling someone else, I was going to have a chart to show that as the shows got worse, my money got larger.
So this is interesting. This is actually him breaking down what capitalism is and how a lot of people, when they make it, like, you know, they have the restrictions, but they will sell themselves for that paycheck. But listen what Richard says, and this is going to be the interesting part. Let's go.
Call it integrity charts. Integrity 3, money 12.
I got it.
The television thing, you know, a lot of people said it was canceled, and the show wasn't canceled. You know, we only did 4 shows, and that was our intent, because it's hard work trying to do something and people telling you can't.
So this is one of the benefits of new media. You don't have as many gatekeepers, sort of. You don't have as many gatekeepers as you know you would with network TV. Yes, you don't have the same security of advertisement. You don't have the same type of security of job. But like she tells it, it really wasn't secure. But let's go.
It must be tough. You know, looking over your shoulder.
And they lie. Grown men lie to you, to your face.
Like what? Can you give me an example?
Well, we'll fix that. It's not our fault. And I'll be...
Is this only in motherfucking TV? I know it's not, because I work in a corporate world. Like, no, we're like, adjustments will be made. Your ass will adjust to it. We ain't gonna put up with the extra work. No, make it work. All right, let's go.
Be right back. I'll be with you Wednesday. We'll talk about it.
And then they'll go to somebody else.
Fix it. You know, make sure that doesn't get on, okay? Don't tell him I said so.
Right? And then they look you in the face, and I want to hit them in the face, you know?
We don't advocate violence here. We don't advocate violence here. But I understand because when you've been lied to through a lot of corporate interactions, you know it's bullshit. But let's go. Let's go.
And you can't do that because the court, they sue you now.
Yeah, that's this new thing.
Yeah, it's $60,000 for left hook. It's not worth it.
No. Well,
And plus, you might get dusty too. And it's very embarrassing. You don't always win them fights.
no.
So yeah. Maybe certain people shouldn't think I'm just gonna fight my way out of it. One, court bad. Two, somebody may be better than you. All right, let's go.
It's very embarrassing to have an old white man whoop you at NBC. All through the halls.
So how'd you leave it with these characters?
Well, I left it like I went. I left everything intact. Said so long, and thank you very much. And see you at the Bank of America.
So what he's saying is, and I don't know the exact show, but I think Richard Pryor had a show, and after so long, he was just like, you know what, this isn't working. He did the Dave Chappelle thing before Dave Chappelle did it. That was what happened. Yeah.
What kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Is
Like-
nudity or
Like
lying?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made.
So this is one of those things, and this is outside of just TV, or this is outside of we hire you, you do what we tell you to do, no questions asked. Any responsibilities we have, oh fuck it, we'll get around to it. But you do what the fuck we want us to do. And this is one of the key things that you see with a lot of capitalist situations where your bosses have all the power. So suck it up and deal with it. You got the freedom to go to a different job, just like you have the freedom to starve or not have a roof over your head. You have the freedom to do it. But being hungry sucks.
They want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What do they? Yeah, it's funny. Glenn Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. And Carmen Matias is
You have to be
Hispanic.
colored to be on television. Yeah.
That's just awesome. That is just awesome. He's just like, no, you can't be black. You can't be threatening. At the era that this was, yeah, he's absolutely right. Now, has that changed a little in the, like, when was this video done, I should say? Here. God, this interview had to be, like, in the 1980s, but let's go.
Yeah, colored.
Yeah, she can't be black. You have to have a little color in there. Just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just keep it interesting.
My man looks so fucking. He looking so. It's like, wait, how far can I go with this? I just nod my head and agree. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, she said, we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing.
So that's good to a point, but my man's right here is kind of getting that. Am I one of the good white people? Like, and I get that, it was way, the racial tensions were a lot different. I wouldn't say better, I wouldn't say worse. But he's like, wait, but I'm a good one, right? I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. And yeah, dog, but like, yeah. I understand how uncomfortable my man's is. And there's no shade on him. It is no shade at all on him. Because we saw the ugly, racist white people. And it is, no matter how cringy it is, no matter how difficult it is to watch, to find people that would literally actually say, I want to make a concerted effort not to be like those motherfuckers, that brings me hope. It's just like, and I know that, it may be an anecdotal story, is when the migrants got sent to Martha's Vineyard. And they was like, oh my God, the poor's. Oh my God, the poor's here. Let's get them blankets and let's get them places to stay. And you'll think that, like, Martha's Vineyard, like, rich liberal shit. Like, look, stay here. No, stay here. Fuck. Like, but they actually care because what they care about is seeming to appear to be motherfucking magnanimous. And I will take that if they are trying to convince themselves, no matter how fucking cringy it is, if you are actively trying to change who you are to make yourself feel better and look better, more power to you. I won't be like all these other motherfuckers like, oh, they're just faking it. Oh, they're just doing it for brownie points. And when those brownie points are to make themselves feel good or make them look good to themselves, and they can get all the brownie points that they want because they're trying. But let's go.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah.
So this is actually a key point right here. Richard Pryor was just telling us, like, wait, if you know who we are, you not scared of us, then I can't be sold as the other. We can't be sold as the other. We can't be sold as, oh, look at these weird and, exotic other people. If you just seem normal, this is why I push for more people of color to be on the internet. Even people I disagree with, because they would be shown as just the same as everybody else on the internet. Because it just builds familiarity. You know what the fucking word I mean. But let's go.
They're probably afraid of that because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy?
Exactly my point. This is what I'm talking about. If you start talking to a person that you've been told all your life you should hate, and then you start saying, wait, they're not the monsters that they were made out to be. At that fucking point, what happens is, wait a minute, who told us to start fighting? I didn't say I was going to fight you. I know it's been some history. I know it's been some past shit. Like, don't get me wrong. Your grandfather still fucked up my grandfather. But you didn't do that. Who told us to fight? Who told them to fight? Oh, it's the motherfuckers that have the greedy shit? Oh, let's go get them.
I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with in NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too. That some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism.
There we go. There we fucking go. If you watch my video that I did last night, that I released today, you never actually can say that, oh, racism was started with capitalism. No, it wasn't. Racism has always been there in the form of tribalism or shit like that. But capitalism fucking shaped it up. It trained the shit. It starts like, you gonna do it this way. You gonna do this set. You gonna do this. Keep your form. And this is where we're at. And this. People have recognized this for years. People have recognized this for years. But let's go.
In order to make things work, if you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, I would.
Absolutely.
I mean, like, he isn't wrong. How a lot of people take this. He isn't wrong. A lot of people say, well, if I don't have the weight, if I don't have if I'm not wearing a weighted training gi, and I can get this, fuck, I would. Look exactly what he's about to say next.
Sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm gonna use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry. But and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple.
No, all right.
So this is actually here. I actually have to pull up that quote because I just need to bookmark it because it actually says exactly what I want to actually say. Here, let's pull that quote up. Let's go, LBJ. Let's hear it, man. I mean, this is just everything that Richard was saying. If you can convince the lowest white man that he's better than the best colored man, nope, he won't notice you picking his pocket. Hell, if you give him somebody to look down on, he'll empty his pockets for you. And LBJ wasn't exactly a progressive motherfucker. But that's all Richard just said. That's exactly what Richard just said. Exactly what he just said. But let's continue. Let's continue.
You and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't. So let's not spoil it. If you actually watched to the end of the stream, let's not spoil it. But watch how this is answered. Because hey, if we get the power, how long till we get the power? How long will we get the power? But let's see what Richard says.
Sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things.
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe
they go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool. You know, it just gets on you and it starts
system
eating.
levels.
Pretty.
What I hate is a term. I'm going to change it from inside the belly of the beast. And you guys will know I've said that. Because if you're already inside the belly of the beast, you've already been fucking devoured. You don't change nothing from inside the belly of the beast. You gut it. You don't change it. You gut it. If you've been swallowed, then you gut it and you cut your way out. You destroy that organism, that entity, if you're already inside the belly of the beast. It's no changing the shit. The only thing you change if you stay inside the belly of the beast is its stool color. But let's go.
Soon it's
Is
all
that
gone.
what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.
All right. We'll be back right after this. He's a good guy.
So I hope now you guys see why I actually have this as an intro and outro video for me. It's one of those things where I saw the video and I was just like, yeah, I had to do this. Because in the fucking end, what do you lose by not working with people who you've been told are your enemy? And I don't mean on some right-left collaboration, neo-Nazis versus left. Like, no. Let's just stop all the bullshit. Let's stop hating each other. Fucking working together to resolve the issues that is beneficial for everyone. Not in a sense of, oh, we need our separation. No. Let's work together to live together and succeed together. But, motherfuckers, they want to hold on to their hatred. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Remember, I'm trying to get 800 subscribers by the end of the month. We are 55 away from the goal. Help me out, and see you guys next video. And cut, yeah.
If I gave myself the power